Good day students, so how are you? Did you revise all the concept which we did last section? Hope you did that. So let us go do a small recap for the same. So what we did last section was, yes, number names from 1 to 9, that is ONE1 to NINE9. Then we had a concept of 0, then introduction of 10. Then what else we learned? We learned ones and tens place. Then we had introduction from 11 to 20. That's right. Great. So today we'll start a new section with new concepts. So are you ready? Now let us go to the next concept. Our next concept is count forward. Now how do we go for front? We always walk front, so that is walking forward. Here let us see how it goes. Now 1, the next forward number before 1 is 2. So going front in a number line, we have the numbers. So going front is 1 step, next, next and next. This is going front or count forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We count forward. This is count forward, going 1 step up, 2nd step up, 3rd step up, 4th step up, 5th step up. So 1 by 1. This is count forward. Now next is backward counting. Let's see how we do backward counting. You have seen your father taking car reverse. That is, instead of going front, he goes back. That is called backward counting. Now, in a number line, we have the same set of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, backward counting will be when you start from 8 and you want to reach some other number, take it as 3. So what you do? You go 1 step back, that is 7. Another step back, that is 6. 1 more step back, 5. 1 more, 4. Next 3. And there you reach your destination. That is called backward counting. Now let us see in this number. We are in 10. We want to reach 2. So how do we go? We go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is backward counting. Now let's see the difference of forward and backward. Forward is we go front and backward is we come back side. Forward from 1 to 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from 15 to 9, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9 and 8. There we finish our forward and backward counting. Going to the next concept, number on abacus. Now what is abacus? It is a tool which has rods, and these rods are called spikes. Now we can put beads in it. Beads, and each rod can contain only 9 beads. So we learned tens and ones, you remember? So first one is called ones, the next one is called tens. So the number of beads here will be taken as ones, and here it will be taken as tens. So you can see how many beads are here? Right, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we'll write 4. How many beads are here? 3. 1, 2 and 3. So our answer is 43. Let's take the next example. Here we have spikes again. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beads. We have 1, 2, 3 beads. Now how much is there in ones? Ones you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 5 here. And in tens you have 1, 2 and 3. So 3. So answer is 35. Next concept is before, after and between. Now in our number line, starting from 0, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, when we take two numbers, that is 1 and 3, and we want to know which number comes front. So, here, what comes before 1? Before 1, you see the number before 1 is 0. Similarly, when we take 3, which is the number which comes before 3? Yes, you are right. It is 2. The number before 3 is 2. Let us take some other number as 8. Which is the number before 8? Is it 6? Just before 8? No, it is 7. So number just before 8 is 7. Next, we go for after number. After number is the number which comes just after the given number, taking the option of 4. So number just after 4 is 5. Now if I take 6, the number just after 6 is 7. 0. The number just after 0 is 1. Going for between numbers, between number is a number which comes between two particular number. Now taking 20 and 18, tell which is the between number? Right, 19. So between 18 and 20, we have one more number which is called 19. Next, between 12 and 14. Between 12 and 14, there is a number which is 13. So the number between 12 and 14 is 13. Next, 1 and 3. The number between 1 and 3 is 2. Right, the number between 1 and 3 is 2. So here we finish the concept of before. Before is the number just before a given number. So if 10 is the number given to you, the number just before 10 is 9. And after number, the number just after the given number. So if I take 13, the number just after 13 is 14. And between numbers, number coming between the two particular given numbers. So 12 and 14, particular number is 13. So here we finish the concept of before, after and between. Now let us solve few sums related to the same. The number just before the given number. Here we are taking the number 9. So which is the number just before 9? So you have to go back. For before you have to go back. So which is the number? 8. Going back we have 8. In number line we are going back, we have 8. Next, 15. Which is the number before 15? Again, going backward counting, we go back, we get 14. So the number just before 15 is 14. Similarly, if we take 20. 20, which is the number before 20? For before, again you have to go backward counting, that is 19. So number just before 20 is 19. The next one, just after the number just after the given number. Here we take 8. So in the concept of just after, we go forward counting. From 8 we go to 9. So forward counting, from 8 we go to 9. Next number 11. So just after number we have to do the forward counting. We go to 12. We go to 12. Now if we take another example of 17. Number just after 17, again we do the forward counting, we go to 18. So here we see how we have combined forward counting and backward counting. Backward counting goes with before numbers, forward counting goes with after numbers. Now let us see between. Between is a number which comes between a given two particular numbers. For example, 6, 8, 13, 15, 18, 20. So here 6 and 8, 6, 8. The number in between comes, right, 7, 13, 15, 13 and 15. The number in between comes 14, 18, 20. 18 and 20, the number in between is 19. So here we finished before counting, which includes backward count, after, which includes forward count, and between is a number which comes between a set of two given numbers. So here we finish the concept of before, after and between. Here going to the next concept of comparing numbers. Comparing numbers. So here we have two things. Two apples. Three apples. So here we have to compare, is this 2 apple more or these 3 apples? So which one is more, 2 or 3? Definitely 3 is more. So here you are comparing a set of 2 apples with a set of 3 apples. So here we have a new concept of greater than, that is alligator's open mouth towards right, lesser than, that is alligator's open mouth towards left, and equal to. So whichever number on the right, if this is less, we put the open mouth towards left. If this number, the number towards right, if we take it as 4 and 2, the number towards right, if it is, this is more, so we take open mouth of alligator towards right. What happens if both numbers are same? If both numbers are same, we put equal to. So let us do this in beads. So here we take a set of beads. Now we compare the number 3 and 5. So our first set will be 3. So here we put 3 beads. 1, 2 and 3. So we have set of 3 beads. Next is set of 5 beads. So we take 5 beads, we put it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now see here, this is 3, this is 5. So you tell me which is more, the left or right? Definitely the left one. So here we put the alligator's open mouth towards left. So this is smaller than 3 is smaller than 5. 3 is smaller than 5. So the symbol we put here is 3 is smaller than 5. Taking the next, we take the number 4 and 7. So here we add one more bead. And 7. Here the set of 4 and 7. So definitely 7 looks more than 4. So again we have the same symbol where the alligator's mouth opens towards left. So here the answer will be 4 is less than 7. Taking another option of 6 and 3. 6 and 3. So we take out from here 4 beads. And we put 2 beads here. So here we have 6 beads, here we have 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2 and 3. So what comes here? Here the number towards right is more than the number towards left. So we have alligator's open mouth towards right. Yes, the alligator's open mouth towards right. So we write it as 6 is greater than 3. 6 is greater than 3. Now taking another number, we will take as 2 and 1. 2 and 1. So removing the beads here. And 2 beads from here. So 2 and 1. Here 2 beads, here 1 bead. 2 and 1. So which number is more? Definitely the number on the right side. So which symbol comes? Alligator's open mouth towards right. So the symbol is called greater than. So here what we do? 2 is greater than 1. 2 is greater than 1. Now if we have the same, we have same numbers. Let us see, putting the same beads, what happens. Now let us take equal numbers. 2 numbers which are same, 6 and 6. What happens here? Let us see. We take 6 beads and put in the first one. So threading 6 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we are threading 6 beads. 6 beads are here. Again we are taking a set of another 6 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Another 6 beads. So here we see 6 and 6. Both are same. Neither this is more nor this. Both are equal level. So here we put a sign with 2 dashes and a gap. 2 dashes and a gap. This is called equal to symbol. 1 dash, second dash with a gap. Equal to. So that is 6 is equal to 6. Another number if you take 7, 7. So putting 1 bead in both. So here we see both beads are in the same level. Both beads are in the same level. So again we get the same symbol of equal to, where neither right is more nor the left one. So we get the sign of equal to, that is 2 dashes with a gap. So we finished greater than, open mouth towards right if the number towards right is more, less than, open mouth towards left if the number towards right is small, and equal to, that is 2 dashes with a gap if both numbers are same. So comparing numbers we use greater than, less than and equal to symbols. Now we come to the last concept, that is ordering numbers. Ordering numbers has 2 types, ascending and descending. Ascending is when we climb the hill. The number from small number we go to the greater number, that is ascending order. Descending is getting down the hill. Getting down the hill, that is from greater number we come to smaller number. Ascending, going small to great, climbing the hill. Descending, coming great to small, that is getting down the hill. Now let us take few examples for ascending order. Here the numbers we have is 4, 6, 2 and 3. 4, 6, 2 and 3. So putting the first string, beading it with 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the first string has 4 beads. So here we put on 4 beads. Our next number is 6. So putting 6 beads here. So second string is having 6 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So here we have 6 beads. So tying it here. Next number is 2. So threading the third one with 2 beads. So 1 and 2. The last number is 3. 1, 2 and 3. So we have thread this with 3 beads. So we tie this one also. So now according to us, ascending is climbing the hill. So that is from small number we go to the greater number. Does this look like a climbing the hill? No, not at all. So here we have small, big, small and big. So how we do? So this is the biggest most. So we bring this, we'll take the small number, starting from small number. So this is the smallest number. So we write this front. So we write 2, the smallest. Next bigger number is here, 3. So we bring the next number 3 here. After this, the next bigger number is 4. 4 and the last one 6. So let us order the beads in the same. So we take out 2 from here. We put it in place of 4. We take out 3. We put it in place of 6. Then we put 4 here. And the last 6. Now if you see the order, we are going one step up, the next step up and the last one. So it's the same concept of climbing the hill. The same concept here of ascending is climbing the hill from small to the greatest number. Now we go to the another option, the next one, descending. We take the same example here with 4, 6, 2 and 3. Now the big one, descending is from greatest you come to the down. So that will be greatest number here is 6, as we know it is the last one. 6, next 4, 3, then 2. So we change the orders where we put 6 first, then we put 4, 3 and 2. Now if you see here, the ordering has changed. The ordering has changed wherein from big we are coming down one step, next step down and another one more step down. Here the concept is climbing down the mountain. We are coming down the mountain. So from 6, 4, 3 and 2. This is descending order. So under ordering numbers we learned ascending order, descending order. Ascending order was climbing the mountain. Descending order was getting down from the mountain. So my dear friends, my dear kids, we finished the first chapter, our first chapter numbers up to 20. So my dear children, I hope you understood all the concept we finished in this chapter. Hope you study well and be in good health, safe and sound. Let us meet in the next chapter. Till then, bye, see you.